What's up, guys? I hope y'all are having an amazing ass day. My name is Alyssa and I make fashion and styling videos. So if you like that kind of content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching this video today. As you can tell by the title, we are going to be reviewing the Met Gala looks. So I hope y'all are smoking with me. I have my little vape here. For our beverage, we have this beautiful Betty Boop cup, even says princess, and I have Coke in here. So now let's get on to the video. Now, I'm no one to really be judging these people, but I am a fashion student, so I really do enjoy things like this that are specifically for fashion, for art, for the designers to show off their work. So I'm intrigued. This is like the Super Bowl for fashion. So that's why I'm gonna make this video. Honestly, I'm surprised that I haven't made a video on like the Met Gala or the Oscars or the Grammys before, but now I'm going to start. So 4 facts about the Met Gala. One, it starts on the first Monday of May, and it is invite only, so you can only come if you are given an invitation, and then you can, go inside and watch a beautiful show. It is also a fundraiser for the Met, which is an art museum, and there is always a dress code. So I wouldn't say it's mandatory to follow it, but it's definitely there for a reason. So, and as far as the theme goes, it was a part 2 of last year's theme, which was like American fashion, and so this year is Gilded Glamour, which is basically the late 1800s, I'm pretty sure, to the early 1920s. So like I think it was this era, and then the next one was like the Roaring 20s, where it was like the flappers and the drop waist, and then it was the Marilyn Monroe, Hollywood bombshell pinup kind of era. So just to give you a little timeline, trends for this theme were puff sleeves, bustles, long trains, I'm pretty sure that was the thing, and then the S shape for like the female figure, and as well as opulence for the 1% of people who were generating new income, new wealth, new benefits in the economy. And as far as the rest of the people, they were pretty much immigrants. Now getting into the reviews, I'm going to start off with a few Latinx people, because I feel like in other people's videos I didn't really see that being like a thing. So I was like, okay, well, this time Latinx people are gonna be shown first. So anyways, I don't know, that just like came up as an idea in my head. First is my 10 out of 10, my favorite person at the Met Gala, which is Vanessa Hudgens, because she really did it. She topped the cake. She got everything right. First, she got her personal style right. She knows what she likes, so she's definitely fitting into that gothic kind of theme, kind of edgy, which is pretty much her style, so it's a perfect dress for her. And then she's also on trend for the Met Gala, so she is in the gilded theme. She has the poofy sleeves, she has the train, she has like even a little boned corset underneath the sheer fabric, which is on trend for 2020. So she's hitting all 3 of the marks. Perfection. I want to say something about Bad Bunny, because honestly I think it was kind of brave, because I don't know if it was his idea or if it was Burberry's idea to actually like make him wear more of a feminine type of outfit, because it was in favor of like the S shape, so he was definitely on theme. He had the poofy sleeves, he even did the hair and everything, and then he was wearing like a skirt. So again, I don't know if that was Burberry's idea or his idea, but I believe Burberry does that kind of thing. So yeah, the only thing I didn't really understand was the brownish color, but I think that ties in more to Burberry because that's kind of like one of their colors, so maybe that's where it came from. Oh, about Vanessa Hudgens, hers was Moschino, so really beautiful. Okay, I don't know if y'all care to know this, but Vanessa Hudgens, she's Native American and Filipina, I believe, so she's pretty much Latinx because of the Filipina side, because they're kind of Asian, but they're also kind of Latina, so I'm not sure, but I'll just consider her as Latina because I want to mention her. Anyways, Bad Bunny, he's obviously from Puerto Rico. Everyone knows that. Everyone is in love with him. Yeah. And next I want to review is Camila Cabello. I don't know if that's how you say her name, but she's Cuban, and honestly, I was very confused by her look because she is not on theme at all. Like, I think maybe she thought it was on theme because of like the ruffles and like the volume, but that wasn't it. Especially her top, it looked very like Japanese inspired to me, and it had like some crisscross straps, but that's not the same as a corset, so I think that kind of missed the mark there. And then she did have a long train, but it wasn't the style. Next is Camila Mendes. Now hers I think was absolutely beautiful because she did her research, you know. Hers was a replica of someone who wore a recreation of a light bulb dress. So the light bulb had been invented in that era, so someone, I forgot the name, but someone was wearing a beautiful like light bulb inspired dress to the Vanderbilt party like way back then, and basically Camila Mendes did like a reinterpretation of that dress. So I give her a lot of props for that because she's definitely on theme, you know, even though it wasn't the traditional, you know, poofy sleeves and like bustle and everything like that. I still think she was on theme, at least a little bit. Oh, and she's Brazilian. I didn't know she was Brazilian, but I think it's really cool. She knows how to speak Portuguese. So. And next, we have the Kardashians. Now, they are the most influential family in this era, in this decade. Because honestly, you don't go a day on social media without seeing them. So, no matter how you feel about them, of course, they all showed up and they all came in their attire. So Chloe, it was her first time going to the Met Gala, and she honestly looked stunning, but I don't think it was on theme. It was definitely true to her style because she always wears those beautiful bodycon dresses, and she looks great with her hair like sleek and like short and blonde. She looks beautiful. But just because you have like this black ruffle thing doesn't really make it a part of the theme. I mean, yeah, she had the gloves, but I don't know, it just still wasn't a part of the theme. she could have at least made like a corset, you know, kind of visible, you know. But yeah, other than that, she looked really pretty though. Courtney's, hers, she didn't even try, okay? I feel like it was very much an afterthought for her, because if she really thought about it, and if she really wanted to go with the androgynous look like she always does, she would have done like a really cool suit, like a really cool suit and top hat and like cane and shit like that. But she didn't. Like, it looks like she got all of it off of Shein and like she just layered it and kind of styled it herself. So really missed the mark with that one. Next would be Kylie and Kendall, and for some reason they always like coordinate at these kinds of things. Now Kylie wore white and Kendall wore black. To me, this looks like yin yang, like kind of weird vibes. I mean, it just looks so boring, you know, like it's not wow, like beautiful like they usually kind of perform, you know, but this time it just looked so bland. Someone said that they looked like a lesbian couple, so that was funny, but it was like, oh my gosh, like seriously, like they're just both wearing ball gowns, and it's like, why? Like that wasn't even on theme. And then I think even Kendall's was cropped, so it looked like a freaking prom dress. So it was just terrible. But I get that Kylie's was a tribute to Virgil. Of course, that's great and everything, but she could have wore something that was more on theme. And yeah, she like both of them, they just didn't try. Their makeup wasn't like extravagant. Their hair was like normal, just like they always have their hair, regular day, regular Instagram post. They always have their hair like that. So the fact that they didn't do anything for the Oscars, it was like really dull for me. Now Kylie's after party dress, that one was really beautiful. It still wasn't on theme, but for the after party, I don't think it matters. Now Chris, she looks stunning. Honestly, I think she looks so beautiful, even though she wasn't on theme. She was basically Jackie Kennedy, and that era was not during this Gilded Glamour, so wasn't on theme. But she really did look stunning. And now Kim, are you fucking kidding me? She does not get to do that. Like, why would she ever think that it's okay to wear Marilyn Monroe's dress? Why did that even like go through her mind that that was something like it was the best idea ever? Like, no. Yes, it would have fit the last year's theme, which was like the Americana, but for this year's theme, the Gilded Glamour, it still didn't fit. Like, that time was after this Gilded era, so she probably ruined the dress, honestly, because if she really wore the actual dress, she most likely stretched it out, because honestly, they're just not the same size. Marilyn Monroe was a lot smaller than Kim Kardashian, and even though she lost weight, she is still just too big for the dress, especially because there was no like wiggle room for Marilyn. She literally got sewn into the dress as she was like walking on stage basically, and she couldn't move in it. What makes Kim think that she could fit into this dress that's specifically made for Marilyn Monroe? have different breasts, they have different waist, they have different butt and hip sizes. Like, it's just all around different. And I also saw that someone mentioned this, that it's not even the right color. That color was specifically for Marilyn's skin tone, Marilyn's skin complexion, and it looked really pale on Kim Kardashian's body. So it made it look like not as beautiful as it really is, you know, because of the contrast of her dark tan skin against the white ivory kind of skin tone. So yeah, it was a mess. And honestly, they're not the same. Marilyn went from rags to riches. She went from no home to having to create a life in the spotlight. And Kim Kardashian, like, she's not even an actor, you know? Like, Marilyn was a very skilled actor, and that's what made her who she is today. Because definitely, and I already knew this was not going to happen, because Kim Kardashian, maybe she has confidence. She probably does. I hope she does. But she does not have the same charisma, the same movement as Marilyn Monroe. She doesn't have the same confidence. She doesn't have the same, like, alluring abilities, you know, that made that dress so beautiful and made it specifically for Marilyn. Now, for a different Met Gala, Kim Kardashian wore something similar to this, but it was constructed to her body. It was constructed perfectly for her. And that was beautiful. That was one of her most amazing looks. She literally looked stunning because it was made specifically for her. And so the fact that, like, you already had experience making your own dress and making that kind of a part of fashion history, but what makes you think that you can take, like, a deceased woman's dress that is a part of history, like way more a part of history than anyone really thinks about, because it was on the political side, but it was also on the fashion side. So I don't know why she thought she could wear this dress. Like, no, this is a big mistake. And honestly, I want to know, like, if Marilyn was alive today, like, would she really have gone up to her in her house and said, hey, can I wear your dress to the Met Gala? Like, I don't think she would have, because it was honestly just her privilege, you know, that got her to wear that dress. Like, it's not like Marilyn had family to say, like, oh yes, she can wear this dress, or no, she can't wear this dress. Like, it was just in the possession of the museum. And, you know, if they get a large enough donation, of course they're gonna say yes. So I just think it was a matter of just, like, I don't know, to me it's just about respect. Like, why didn't you respect her presence, you know, her being? Like, that dress was specifically made for her, not made for anyone. Now, some interesting dress choices that I think should have been on more people's list, like, whether it was bad or good, because these are interesting dresses. I don't know who made their dresses, but Winnie Harlow, I think. I don't know how to say her last name, but she's a model and she's gorgeous, and her and Dove Cameron have this kind of spiky looking dresses, and I don't know what that is. I don't think it's on theme for the Gilded Glamour look, but I think those looks are so interesting and so like very avant-garde to me. Like I'm pretty sure that it's been done, but I haven't seen that like in a long time. So I think their dresses are really beautiful even though they're not on theme. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and feel free to watch the next video.